Good morning, PotCoins. Today is Sunday, 3 August 2014. We are currently on block 376399 of the Pot chain. Here's what's been going on this week. Prices are still low, but the approval rating is going up. Joe Rogan mentioned PotCoin again recently, and the PotCoin team talked to and gave a 10,000 PotCoin card to Doug Benson, who seemed truly excited about the opportunity to promote PotCoin. And Chevy Chase mentioned PotCoin in a news skit. Here's a clip.
Marijuana-based businesses in Colorado have created a new virtual currency called PotCoins that customers can use to buy weed. They're said to be a more reliable alternative to the old virtual currency, Doritos.
He's right. PotCoins are more reliable than Doritos. I think this could be a good shift in focus. The more celebrities that get on board, the quicker PotCoin will go mainstream. A few months ago, when the Twitter tip bot for PotCoin was developed, I sent 4.20 pot each to a bunch of celebrities. And I'm going to do it again. And I encourage everyone to do the same. 4.20 pot is worth just over 2 cents right now, so put out your 2 cents worth and let's all try and get more celebrities into PotCoin. Secondhand smoke. Josh Gordon from the Cleveland Browns pissed hot, and his defense was it wasn't him, it was secondhand smoke. At first I said, come on, really? But after looking into the story a little more, he might actually have a valid case. The NFL has the strictest standards for drug testing for pot, 3 times more strict than the US military and 10 times more strict than the Olympics. Basically, it's so easy to pop hot that it might actually be from secondhand smoke. Gordon is no stranger to pissing hot. He's been busted a few times in the past. And he's been pissing in a cup up to 10 times a month. And after about 70 clean samples, 1 came out dirty. He's now facing a 1-year suspension without pay because the NFL thinks that he has a substance abuse problem. I have a problem with the NFL's definition of abuse. They think that if you smoke 1 time, it's abuse, as if there was no such thing as recreational use. Yet they have almost no problem at all with physical abuse, like when Ray Rice from the Ravens got busted for beating his wife. It only cost him 2 games. So the moral of the story is, if you want to abuse anything in the NFL, make sure it's your wife and you'll be fine. But if it's smoking pot, you're a horrible evil monster and you're screwed. A Bitcoin might not be worth a Bitcoin. The US Marshals auction of almost 30,000 Bitcoins demonstrated that a Bitcoin is a Bitcoin even if it had been used on the black market. But now with New York implementing their Bit license within the next 3 months, that could all change. In order for Bitcoins to be compliant in New York, merchants will be required to associate a name and physical address to each transaction, and they'll have to keep those records for a minimum of 10 years. This means that New York Bitcoins will be considered tainted Bitcoins, while all the rest will either be newly mined virgin Bitcoins or free market Bitcoins. If this happens, New York tainted Bitcoins will be much less valuable, and virgin Bitcoins could be more valuable as compared to free market Bitcoins. It seems like Bitcoin should just ban New York. Anyone with Bitcoins in New York should only spend them with online retailers that don't comply with New York regulation. The best case scenario is that all Bit licensed businesses in New York fail. The worst case scenario is that New York enacts even more legislation to subsidize the New York exchanges to compensate for the free market price difference. So even more taxpayer dollars are wasted on incompetence. Just stop. Get away from New York. Don't buy into their bullshit. And don't pay the most corrupt state to continue its corruption. Boycott New York. That's all for this edition of Mad PotCoins. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. And bonus footage.